Hey, she already chose why you tripping. She ain't that significant. Used to have a gimmick, glad I never went big with it. Now I got the big wig spinning. I got Tito's on the rocks and some cranberry mixed in with it. Oof. She got it one bad, and it smells like incense in it.
This is my very first time holding these in person. The A Ma Maniére Air Jordan 1 crack leather looks really cool, and I gotta say the quality on this is really nice. I love that sole, the midsole. The sort of like aged midsole look here is really clean as well. This hang tag is huge, man. This thing is massive. Patent bread ones. Oh, these are really nice too, man. So I've never actually seen these in person either. This is my first time seeing the patent bread. So nice. I just know that if I were to wear these ones, the creasing will be so bad and it's actually kind of uncomfortable. So this is a shoe that, you know, once I have a display case, you know, a shoe I would definitely put in the display. One selection here is massive though. Like they have so many Air Jordan 1s here. It is wild. They also got some cool Nike Dunks here as well. The ambushes here. I love these. I like the way that the swoosh pokes out behind the shoe. Definitely something I'd consider buying down the road. $450 US. Off-white Air Jordan 2s, this black and blue colorway. Not too crazy about this colorway. I definitely prefer the Chicago version a bit more, but it's cool to see that Virgil gave love to the Jordan 2s and definitely going to give some hype to the shoe. These right here are my sneaker of the year for 2021, the Unicorn Gundam Nike SB collaboration. Really cool to see these in person here in the store. I wish they had the other colorway, like the Banshee. They don't seem to have those in the store, unfortunately. I'm curious what the pricing is like. $400 US. Bro, they have so many cool gray 11s. If you don't have them yet, definitely they have your size here. They also have a good amount of sizes for the UNC 6s back there as well. They have a bunch of heat in these like display cases. This is where like all the big money sneakers are. We got a bunch of the Chicagos. We got some off-whites. We got the COS 4s right there, the OG colorway. Some Unions. What's going on here? It's like weird the way that the yellow is on the toe box there. Down here we got some off-white as well. These yellow Air Force Ones are so sick too. These were the sneaker of the year for a lot of people. The Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Fragment collaboration. They got so many pairs here that is to be expected out of a store like this. I had no idea BBB made some more shoes out here. I remember when you had to pre-order their sneakers and then they got delayed or whatever. It was a complete blunder. So many Yeezys as well. This entire like section all here is all the different Yeezys that they have in the store. I still want a pair of these right here, these Yeezy foam runners. They have a bunch of colorways. I think my favorite out of all the ones that they made have to be these ones right here. They're just so outrageous. I want them, and I don't want to just wear them like in the house as slippers. I'd actually wear these out and about, just not during the Canadian winter. These Yeezy slippers though, I just can't get behind. They look like something you'd get out of a hospital if you break your leg or break your foot. They throw these on your feet. I can't do it. These Yeezy boots are crazy though. That you'd have to have like some crazy style to pull these off, because this is not something anyone can just wear and pull off and make look good. I don't know how I would style that. I would just look like a clown, honestly. This looks like a heavy duty like work boot, you know. I don't know if you could wear these as a stylish, you know, kind of shoe. It's more of a functional looking thing if anything. Oh man, I heard about the yellowing on the back tabs of these being really bad, but actually seeing it now in person, oof. That is like, it looks like a neon yellow Volt almost, and this used to be like clear at one point. I feel bad for people who like this shoe and like the way it was translucent. Maybe people will end up buying it like this, but if I were to see this shoe and buy it like brand new like this, I'd have to pass on it. I love these Varsity Red 85 Jordan 1 highs. These are size 12, going for like $850 US. Really nice colorway. These were super limited, and I had no chance at buying these for retail. And these right here, I love these, the Pollen Air Jordan 1 highs. These right here are my #1 most underrated Air Jordan of the year. These were slept on in Toronto. Can't forget about the Mochas. Such a strong retro release. And I gotta say, looking at them in person, the quality on these things are pretty nice. I actually really understand why these are sneaker of the year for a lot of people. They also have a massive selection here for all these like women's kid size Yeezys. Like I've never seen this many small size Yeezys in one place in my entire life. And that's not just Yeezys too. They also have a bunch of like Heat Air Jordans here and other stuff in smaller sizes. It's just so funny to see like Heat in small sizes, because you never really go into a lot of stores and see brand new pairs of like this sitting. So just all of it in one place is really funny to look at. Shout out to the new Spider-Man movie. I know this isn't related to the new Spider-Man movie, but it is related to the Spider-Man universe. And yeah, these are pretty cool.
I got a chick and she a bit dim with it, but she real pretty and she slim thick with it. She let the whole imprint hit it. Now I'm cool, I ain't got no real interest in it. I know my innocence gone, cause it's 80 proof liquor all up in my system.
Yo, check these out. I was not expecting to see these. I think these are the UNC 6s. I don't even think these are released yet. I'm really surprised to see these. These are dope though. It's like a Carmine 6, but just blue instead of red. Definitely a sneaker I could see be a really hot seller going into 2022. How much are these going for? 10.5 for 400 US dollars. That's not horrible, especially for a sneaker that hasn't even released yet. So we just decided as a collective we're gonna give away a pair of Air Jordan 6 UNCs, all the boys right here. So if you guys want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit that red button down below, and comment down below telling me what you would do with the pair of UNC 6s if you won. Would these go on your feet, or would you resell these and maybe get a different pair? The full giveaway instructions will be linked in the pinned comment and in the description, so check it out, and best of luck to everybody in the giveaway. We're gonna run it for about 2 or 3 weeks, so everybody has a chance to enter.
She already chose why you tripping. She ain't that significant. Used to have a gimmick. Glad I never went big with it. Now I got the big wig spinning. I got Tito's on the rocks and some cranberry mixed in with it. Oof. She got a one bath, and it smells like incense in it.
So this wall is massive. They have a bunch of like miscellaneous random sneakers, one-off sizes. So I wanted to go and show you guys a bunch of my favorite ones from this wall. First off, let's start with these. They got the Korea, the Soul 3s right here, used. So I think maybe a bunch of these are used. I don't know. These are size 7.5, going for $1,100. Would you pay $1,100 for some used 3s? I'm curious. They also got the Chicago Jordan 1s right here. This is, I believe, the 2013. We got the Jumpman on the tongue, the Jumpman on the back. I used to have these, and then I sold them before the 2015 with the Nike Air came out, and then I struck out on the 2015. So I was Chicago-less for a while. How much are these going for? I'm curious. We're talking a size 9.5 for $620. Damn, I sold my pair for like $230 back then. Ooh, they also got the Nike Dunk, the Banshee collaboration, or the Banshee colorway for the Gundam collaboration. This is sick. $300 for a size 8.5, and it looks like they are slightly worn. Yeah, a slightly worn pair. Undefeated Air Force One lows. These are really clean. I also like the dunks that they did for this collection as well. Those are really awesome. I think this is one of the more underrated collaborations that dropped last year. I wonder what the Air Jordan 1 Low bread toes go for in a story here. They got a size 8 pair, brand new, for 200 US. Apparently these are going to get a restock very soon, if not in Canada at least. We also got the Chicago Air Jordan 1 Low that have the Nike Air on the tongue. These are size 9.5. They're asking $800. Dang. I remember when nobody wanted these, and these actually like hit clearance shelves back home in Canada. Big fan of the Olympic 6s. Back in my hustle days when I would sell sunglasses and watches on Facebook, the Olympic 6s were one of the retro releases that just came out, and I remember a lot of people were reselling them on Facebook groups. So this just takes me back just looking at the shoe. These right here were a surprise for me. I never would have expected Supreme to collaborate on the Air Jordan 14. It's just such a bizarre collaboration, and I'm not a fan of it at all. Oh my gosh, probably one of the worst Supreme sneaker collabs, honestly. So I decided to do a fun little challenge while we're here. I told all the boys to pick their favorite Jordan 1 in the store and their most like underrated sneaker here that they think deserves more love. And I'll give them all like 2 minutes right now to figure out what shoes those are. For now, I'll give you guys my favorite Jordan 1 in the store and my favorite underrated shoe. Now they have so many Jordan 1s to choose from, it's kind of hard. I've made the criteria, it has to be on the wall. So for me, I'm gonna say my favorite Jordan 1 on the wall they have would have to be the classic bread Jordan 1. And then in terms of underrated sneaker, it's really hard because there's so many good shoes here to choose from. Like look at the cool gray 4s, man. These were super underrated when they dropped. But I think we're gonna go with the UBA, the Undercover Nike Dunk High. These are super underrated. The colorway is clean. Everything about it is really nice. It's just I own the pair, but the size 10 I have is too tight to wear. So yeah, that's my underrated pair. All right, so we're following Arya right now to his favorite Jordan 1 in the store that we could find on the shelf. What is it, man?
So my favorite Jordan 1 in the store on the shelf are these Union Air Jordan 1s, black toes. These are so sick, man. And I really slept when these were going for like $600 when they just released. Damn. Now they go for like, I want to say like what? Let me see the price just because. Let's see here. $1,500 now, and this is a small size. So the big size, way too much money. I think one of the most underrated shoes on the wall or just in the store is the Air Jordan 1 Paulins. These things go for like barely above retail, but I do tell you that I think it's because they're oversaturated with the Air Jordan 1s right now, and I do think long term the sneaker is definitely going to perform very well.
Jordan, take me to your favorite Jordan 1s in the store that is on the shelves right now.
As long as I don't get ambushed, I'm good. But ambush dunks,
Wait, those aren't
Definitely
Jordan
one-
ones. Oh, this is the underrated selection?
Yeah.
Okay, underrated.
These are so underrated, man. Like I really like these. Been wanting a pair of these for so long.
And then Jordan 1s. What's your favorite Jordan 1s on the wall right now?
Favorite Jordan 1s on the wall right now is the Obsidians right now. One of them priced and I've never owned a pair, but this is a pair that I really want though.
A lot of people love these, like both like non-sneakerheads and sneakerheads. Like it's a
Yeah.
really universal Jordan 1.
It is. I love these.
Danny, give me your favorite Jordan 1 and your most like underrated shoe here that needs more love.
All right, my favorite Jordan 1 here, gotta go with the Breads Classic. I prefer the Bread over the Chicago. That might be a hot take. Breads over Chicago's. And for the underrated,
Underrated. What's gonna go up? What should we
I'm
hold?
gonna go. I'm
Do
gonna
not
go with
sell.
the Bread Highs because
Okay.
a few reasons. First of all, the 85 cut, we're gonna get more of every year for, I think, for now on, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's gonna make this one the first like one to really pop off. Not to mention the fact that they dropped the lows. I love the
lows as
neutral
well.
gray lows. When it comes to this colorway, I think the low, but I do appreciate the high. And you know, it is the 85 cut. The leather is stiff, but I feel like it's because they used a real leather compared to other Jordan 1s. I think we need an 85 cut, Chicago, and red. I'm calling it. They're gonna give it to us.
I got Tito's on the rocks and some cranberry mixed in with it.